Yo, what's going up, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube, I should say. J17 here. Thank you so much for checking out my video and my channel. Stick around to the end because I am going to tell you something to really elevate your magic, your craft, whatever you want to call it. And I have some resources. Stick around to the end and I will tell you all about it. But until then, let's get into this really awesome beginner impromptu card trick that you can do anytime with a borrowed deck. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so this is the really awesome beginner card trick. You can do it by, you start it out by letting the spectator shuffle, and again, this can be done with a borrowed deck, doesn't really matter. I've seen David Blaine use this and perform this and everything, and it's just a really awesome card trick that blows minds. And yeah, so you just, it starts out with them shuffling the deck, cutting the deck however they want. They can do multiple packets if they so desire. It really doesn't matter unless you bend a card. Let's go ahead and straighten that back out, put it back in the deck. And even though I know where it's at. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll do one more riffle shuffle to help make up for that. Okay. So, you start out the trick after they shuffle by telling the spectator that you're going to deal the cards face up one at a time and to count the cards with you. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you tell them, you spread out the cards like this and you say, it's the value of the cards that matters and not the actual backs of the cards here. So we're going to go ahead and gather up all of these cards if the Four of Clubs wants to cooperate with me. So then we got 1, 2, 3. Hand it to the spectator to count the rest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have them put it in their pocket. We'll go ahead and pretend that this is the pocket, and we'll put one of these envelopes over it to represent the pocket. Then you go over the fact that once again, it's the faces of the card, like the numbers and letters and whatever the what's the word I'm looking for? Instead of the backs, it's the numbers. That's what the dealio is. So we are going then to have them pick a card for the rest of the trick. So I'll just riffle down like this. They say you stop wherever you want. They say stop right there. Go ahead and take a look at that card, memorize it, and we'll put it back into the deck. Shuffle, give it another shuffle, and lose it in the deck. So then you remind the spectator how many cards do you have in your pocket. They say 10, and then you ask them what card they selected. They say a 3. It's a 3 of spades or anything, and you say, okay, perfect, because I told you that the numbers are what's important and not the backs of the cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 cards disappear from this deck into your pocket. So 1, 2, 3. Have them take it out of their pocket and count the cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. Just like that. And again, professional magicians do this all the time. Let's go ahead and learn it. Okay guys, so this is the secret to this it's really beginner friendly, but a lot of professional magicians use it. And again, David Blaine's used it, and it hits really hard when you perform it. So again, it can be a borrowed deck of cards. You do not have to bring a deck with you if you don't want for this trick. Just have the spectators shuffle the cards. So they can shuffle as much as they want. It literally does not matter, because this is what the secret is. You are going to deal out 10 cards, but you don't say you're going to deal out 10 cards. You are going to tell the spectator that you are going to start dealing cards face up and to count with you. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you kind of shove this towards them and you say the value of the cards is what matters, not the backs of the cards. When you spread out the cards like this, you are going to look for the first 3 and get a pinky break. Just like that underneath. But you don't want to just spread the first 3 and then close it, because they might suspect something. So you're literally just going to be like, it's not the backs that matter, it's the fronts of the cards, and then you get a break under 3 cards. Once you do that, you're like, I'm going to gather up all of the cards here, make sure they're all nice and square, put that off to the side. You start out by counting 1, 2, 3, and then you can hand the rest of the pack to the spectator, because they're going to start counting from 4. And here's what you've done. You've put 3 of the cards underneath the 3 that you've deposited under that. So you have 6 cards under there. And then they start counting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you have them put it in their pocket. Once again, we'll do this. And then you can either do a secret move, or you hold the cards towards you. If you hold the cards towards you, you are just looking for a 3. And then what you do is, if you're spreading through like this and you find a 3, you just split it and put it to the top, and then you force the 3 onto them. If you don't want to do that, because you might think it's kind of obvious, you can do what's called a call, and you're looking for a 3, and it's right here. We'll go with the 3 of hearts. What I did during the performance is I put the 6 of hearts over that 3, and what I did underneath was I pulled the 3 under the spread of cards. But underneath, they don't see that. So it's just under there, and you just feed the rest of the cards, and it gets put on top, just like that. So we'll do that one more time. You find your 3, you put a card over it as you continue to spread, and then you pull the 3 out from under that king or whatever card's over it, and then you just push the rest of the cards over, maintaining that card until it's on top. And fast motion is supposed to just look like, oh, you got the rest of the cards, boom, it's on top. I'll go over the spread call in another video. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, just cut the cards where you find a 3 to the top, and you're good to go. Just make sure you're holding the deck towards you. Once you have the 3 on top, you're going to force the cards to them. And I do my favorite version of the riffle force. There are technically three ways to do the riffle force. One is the slip force. So they say stop, you pull the 3 out from the top here, let it slide on, and you forced it. The other one is the swing cut over. They say when to stop, and you just pull where the pinky break is, and you forced it. My favorite for riffle force is they say stop, you're going to push this packet into your right hand, rotate it, deal off the card, and then put your card back on top. But you also want to bring your cards underneath. So you have the 3 of hearts, they say stop, you're going to do this, drop that off, and then you bring your hands back and it's the 3. Because this whole motion throws off, like dilates their pupils and throws off everything that you're doing, making it seem as if that's where they said stop. So they take a look at it, you act like you don't know what the card is, lose it into the deck, give it a shuffle, kind of get them to remember how many cards are supposed to be in their pocket, because it's supposed to be 10. They say 10, then you ask what card they selected. They say 3, and you say, okay, I'm going to make 3 cards jump from here into your pocket. So 1, 2, 3. Have them pull it out of their pocket and start counting the cards face up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And, yeah, that's just a really, it gets great reactions. I've seen the I haven't actually performed this myself. I will. But it does get great reactions. What I'm going to do now, and why I'm going through the cards, is because you may be wondering what happens if all of the 3s are in the 10 pile. It doesn't happen too much, but what happens if they are? So we'll go on. We'll have the 3 4s here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you know, oh wait, what? That's also a very rare scenario. Somehow 3 of the 2s ended up in there too. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I was going to say that if you notice the 3s are in this pile, you just give them a 2. You force a 2. Because you don't technically want to go higher than 3 because the pack becomes a little bit thicker with 4 or more cards. Hopefully this doesn't happen to you. If it does, just do 4. That's all I can say. And you know, maybe just be like, okay, we did that. We're gonna go ahead and give these cards another shuffle, and then we're gonna count some more cards. But if the 3s do end up in the pile and you don't have all the 2s in the same pile, force the 2 because you don't want as many cards because it's going to feel really thick otherwise. And when you're spreading out and you say, okay, well, you know, the faces are what matters, not the backs. You just get a break under 2 cards instead of 3, and you go about your business that way. Yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. But yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will tell you the resources right now. I have a website that you can go to my YouTube channel description, and you can click the link there. It'll take you to the website. I'll try to leave it linked in the description, or not in the, maybe in the description, but also in a pinned comment down below. And if you for some reason don't want that or don't see it, just comment down below. Let me know that if you want access to that website, because I have been working so hard on the website, and it will take you to the website, and you will get access to advanced videos to advance your craft, and you will learn how to interact with people, like what my channel says. It says social dynamics. Social dynamics just means going out performing, connecting with people, interacting with, you know, your spectators, leaving them with a lasting impression. And also you can get feedback on it. Like if you record yourself and your performances, you can send those to me through the website, and I will email you back after you've sent it and give you my take on you know, your performances. Now, why should you listen to me? I've been doing magic since like 2011, maybe 2012. Could have been the end of 2011. I don't remember. I've been doing that. I have another channel that I've also done like little over 160 videos. And then I started this channel because I wanted to kind of have the different resources and stuff. So I've been doing magic for a long time, and if you do want to elevate your skills and become a master at what you do, I can be there to coach you and to help you and improve upon those skills. Either way, even if you don't want those kinds of resources and you just want like the basic kind of stuff that I'm going to be teaching on the channel, that is fine with me. It's perfectly okay. Let me know what you think in the comments of this trick. This trick is awesome. I am going to be performing it as often as I can. I'm going to try to do a performance video of it in the near future. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, comment, make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already so that you can get notifications for when I do upload more awesome magic tricks just like this one right here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out the video that I leave on the end screen. I'll see you guys in that video, and I'll see you next time.